Scum is a fantastic survival game that has just released its 1.0. I covered the game in the past and I will do it in the future because, quite honestly, Scum is a fantastic survival game. The game plays a little bit like a traditional zombie survival game, think DayZ for example, but the backstory of this one is that you are inside of a game show on an island in Croatia and you have an implant in your head, and when you die you return as a puppet. It also has an insane metabolism system with a ton of depth to it. And if you were ever considering to get into Scum, or if you were looking for another zombie survival game or survival game in general, then Scum might just be the game for you. The Scum 1.0 update completely overhauls the game, bringing improved settlements, an enhanced wetness system so the water just looks and performs way better, a full foliage rework for all your greenery nerds, as well as my probably most anticipated update, which is the armed NPCs. There's bots roaming the map that act like players. They attack zombies, they also attack players. They have different gear levels, multiple different behavior types. Some might aggro to you, some might not. It just adds a lot of depth, and it essentially turns a PvP experience into a more PvE experience, where previously it was really just the puppets and the animals. This just adds an extra layer to that. You just never know when someone that you're encountering is in fact a bot or a player. I mean, sure, if they move a little janky, you'll probably know it's a bot, but regardless, you know? There's also two new modular vehicles, namely the Tractor and the Kingslet Mariner, a seaplane. Yeah, I guess that cool. I mean, I don't know jack shit about cars, can't help you. But also a really big thing, as you guys know, I'm heavily into servers. I actually run my own GTA RP server with a friend, and Scum just released essentially server files. So essentially right now you are able to self-host a Scum server. Essentially meaning if you have your own server at home, your own PC or whatever that you want to run a server on, you can now do that with Scum, which in the past you'd have to go through a server hosting. But yeah, you can absolutely self-host now, which is pretty damn cool. And I think it's just one of those like big steps towards what I really want to see in the future, which is a full modding support. Essentially, speaking about supporting things, Scum now also supports custom quests, so fully customizable objectives, rewards, and texts and all that kind of stuff, which is pretty damn cool if you want to make progression a big thing in your playable experience on Scum. Also, on the boring side, they did some upgrades to the server browser, tutorial stuff, and all that kind of crap. That's all cool, and I'm sure it's very good for the player base and for definitely for first-time experiences. It's just not very exciting for someone who just wants to get into it, I guess. But yeah, Scum 1.0 looked pretty good, and if you have the time and the opportunity to hop into it, definitely do it.